Good afternoon. I'm Shawnee Au, and this is One News Now. A former top official of the National Telecommunications Commission says that the transfer of ABS-CBN's frequencies should have gone through a public hearing before. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez with the report.
The National Telecommunications Commission confirmed it granted Manny Villar's advanced media broadcasting system control over ABS-CBN's flagship Channel 2, but for test broadcast purposes only, effective until the 2023 deadline to turn off analog channels. It also gave AMBS provisional authority to operate digital frequency Channel 16 for 18 months. Advanced Media was acquired by Villar just last year through his company Planet Cable, which is now run by his son Paulo. It's been almost 2 years since ABS-CBN lost its franchise. Villar's daughter Camille, a sitting congresswoman, was one of those who voted against ABS-CBN. The NTC said that AMBS had been waiting for a digital TV frequency since 2006. But it's unclear how the commission vetted the firm's technical and financial qualifications, as the selection process wasn't made public. The memo shows it was cleared by the Department of Justice, where Villar's daughter-in-law works as an undersecretary, though there's no proof that she was involved. Still, former NTC Commissioner and DICT Undersecretary Eliseo Rio says there should have been a public hearing.
It is really up to the NTC Commissioner to come up with points, no? In my public hearing yan and things like that. In fact, ABS-CBN can object on granting its, those frequencies, or anybody for that matter.
If, and this is a big if, ABS-CBN does secure a franchise under the next administration, does that mean they can still get back the same channels? Rio says it's still up to the NTC.
Kasi kung na-award na yung frequency na yon, wala na magawang ABS-CBN, no? But as of now, it is just a parang test lang, no? Whether the frequencies can be used efficiently by the new owner.
But what about applying for other frequencies?
Sa ngayon, walang available frequencies in Metro Manila area or most of the country. The only available broadcast frequencies are what used to be with ABS-CBN.
Meanwhile, the NTC also farmed out ABS-CBN's other digital channels. Channel 23 was given to Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, while Channel 43 was awarded to Suara Submedia Corporation or SMNI, which is owned by Duterte's advisor Pastor Apollo Kibuloy. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
And the OCTA Research Group says that a downgrade to Alert Level 2 in Metro Manila is possible by February. OCTA fellow Guido David told 1PH that the NCR could be under low-risk classification for COVID-19 in the next 2 weeks. OCTA estimates that daily cases in the region will go down to around 500 to 1,000 cases come Valentine's Day. Metro Manila tallied almost 2,500 new infections on Wednesday.
Definitely, yung hospitals ay bumababa. So there's an improvement there. So yung decision nila will based on the hospitalization. It's possible na baka ibaba nila to Alert Level 2, sometime in February.
Meanwhile, the Interior Department says it is possible that the no vaccine, no ride policy will be lifted once the NCR is downgraded to Alert Level 2. However, the IATF has yet to discuss the possibility of that downgrade, saying that it needs more data to determine COVID case trends.
Posible po yan dahil ito pong no vax no ride policy ay applicable lamang pag alert level 3 and higher. So kung bababa po tayo sa alert level 2 ay hindi na po required itong mga polisiyang ito.
We'll be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Commission on Elections has laid down new guidelines for the May 2022 elections. We have Jen Calimon reporting to us live from Malabon for more details. Jen, will they be requiring vaccination for voters to enter precincts?
Yes, Sean, according to Comelec spokesperson James Jimenez, one of the requirements before allowing a voter to vote is their vaccination card. So voters must be fully vaccinated. But for those partially or totally unvaccinated voters, they must present their latest negative RT-PCR swab result before they can cast their votes. Sean?
All right, we are nearing the May elections. Jen, what are other things that voters need to keep in mind come election day?
Well, Sean, aside from their vaccination cards, they must always wear, of course, their face masks and even face shield. The Comelec is not yet removing this face shield requirement, although they are consulting with the DOH regarding this. Moreover, Sean, voters shall undergo health screening for evaluation. If they don't have, if they didn't show symptoms of COVID-19, they may proceed, but they cannot vote yet, for they have to go to the designated voter assistance desk for their room or precincts designation to avoid loitering. Upon going to the respective precincts, they may observe that hygiene and safety protocols are already in place. Teachers are positioned inside acrylic boxes, and things like ball pens and marking pens shall be sanitized every after use. Also, Sean, there will be available alcohols inside the voting precincts that voters may use. Sean?
All right, Jen, what if on election days you happen to be symptomatic with COVID-19? Can you still vote, and what would be the protocol on symptomatic voters?
Well, definitely, Sean, voters will still be allowed to vote. But after screening, this unvaccinated or partially vaccinated people shall have to go to the designated isolated polling precincts or IPPs, so they won't be mixed with other voters. Sean?
All right, so there will be isolated voting precincts for symptomatic COVID patients. Jen, has the Comelec released additional details on the Comelec-sponsored debates? Of course, we heard that from James Jimenez, the Comelec spokesman, that candidates are actually not required to attend. What's the final word on this?
That's right, Sean. Director James Jimenez said that attending debates is not obligatory or mandatory. However, they will let the empty podium speak for itself. He hopes that candidates will be committed in attending to this debate so people will get to know them better. So, Sean, the Comelec is now preparing for the debates for those who are running in the national position. So there will be one debate for each presidential, vice presidential, and senatorial position every month, for a total of 3 debates for each position during this entire campaign period. The Comelec is also now preparing a set of rules for the debates to avoid misunderstanding on the part of the candidate, and that include rules on the things that they may or may not bring, such as notes, and the things that candidates must expect, and also the expectations of Comelec from them, among others. Jimenez also said that candidates have distance among each other during the debate, so they may not wear face masks anymore. Sean?
All right. What about a live audience, Jen? Will other people or spectators be allowed inside, observers or whatnot? And where will the venues be? Will it be indoors or in open air?
Well, unfortunately, Sean, live audience is not allowed, but of course, media may cover. However, there will be stringent requirements for the media who will be covering the debates. Jimenez said they have identified 3 big venues, which he did not disclose what or where these venues are located. But he said that the Comelec and Bank has expressed their desire to spread this debate not just here in Metro Manila, but also in Visayas and Mindanao as well. Sean?
All right, so 1 each in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Jen, do we have any updates on the decision of the Comelec First Division on the disqualification case against Bongbong Marcos? Anything new there?
Well, Sean, we are also awaiting for that decision. But Commissioner Rowena Guanzon, the presiding head of the first division handling cases of Bongbong Marcos, said that she is just waiting for the decision of another commissioner, which serves as deponente. And once his or her decision is out, Guanzon, together with another member of the division, shall decide on the case. Sean?
Jen, thank you so much for all those updates. That was News 5's Jen Calibon reporting to us live from Malabon. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.